Okay. Let's turn this up. This phone in months with daughter, like months. Go to YouTube and see if you can hear. Yeah. It's the ghetto beats. Oh, she got it. Oh, never mind. There you go. All right. Let me test this volume. Let's take the time. And this works. Oh, God, it's good. Hi, my baby. Oh, you really came to the live. Hi, Raina. We miss you. Feel better. I know if you was here, you'd have been carrying. You'd have been pumping down. Raina, the kids already posted on Facebook. They said they missed it on Omari merch shop. The kids, say some of them was like the most of the runway kids. They said it's like 4 of them that's like we all got sick. I'm like, I know y'all are over it. They're over it. I feel so bad. I'm gonna have him come back. Don't even worry. Come back. Okay, Raina, mind you, I'm showing Omari your status. So, check in. So, y'all know I goes live at 5:59. Well, I was really testing the camera, but I like this thing. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tell the girls I'm live. Now pop that. Yeah. All right. Why she threw the lead? That got me. I live. Why are you putting your back on the floor, girl? Huh? Why are you putting your back on the floor, girl? What? I am a lady. But I'm a hood bitch. No. Don't Just in case somebody mess with y'all, I gotta drop in real quick. All right. Hey guys, yeah. You said your little speech and you met my ass up. Hey y'all! Yes, hear ye. It's me, Nikki. No, I'm playing. I want to thank y'all for staying. I know y'all little asses really love to vote, and y'all really love to cut up and stuff, but I really do thank y'all for taking time to learn with the Hall of Famer blueprint. This is not a legend. This is not an icon. This is a Hall of Famer blueprint, Omari. Vivian has been here since the beginning of the Kiki scene. He's literally one of the founders of the House of Pinklady, which is the oldest house in Kiki history. I can't even talk about how many motherfucking wins that he has, how many of the years he done got. It was makes this moment much more wholesome and special for me is because this is one of the people who I used to watch and learn from, and he's the person who gave me my first ever gig ever, which got me to where I'm at today on social media stuff. I really want y'all to just have fun with him, give him nothing but respect, because if y'all don't, y'all heads gonna get popped. Thank you.
Well, I am really excited to come back. I went to school here.
One of the first.
And also being a part of the after school program really just kind of helped shape my life as well too, kept me off the streets and kept me motivated to keep doing something positive. I'm originally from West Senegal, so also coming from that and having to come here, is really, really different. Also finding, I come from a Muslim family too, so really finding my community and my family was really, really something that I needed growing up. This space, on top of the program, this space really just helped me develop a sense of leadership within myself and much more confidence within myself and the things that I can do. I did open up the House of Pinklady. I'm one of the founding fathers of the House of Pinklady. My first house I was in was the house in Main Street was the House of Khan. Then I became a Chanel, Mizrahi, and now I'm the founding father of my own ballroom house, the House of
Oh my God, why did I say that? Right. This is the founder of Mauricio shit. Right. Damn, say more.
I take what we do in ballroom very seriously because I feel as if within our community, society has always taken us as a joke or we are the comedic sense of relief a lot of the times. And I work really big a lot in the industry. I've choreographed for a lot of different artists within the industry, and I'm always making sure that if they are hiring me to come in, that I'm giving them something authentic and representative of the community that we come from. So it's really important that this type of energy that we give each other is supportive, it's energy, it's competitive. Yes, it's a competitive scene, but at the same time that we're just doing our best. I'm here to really just give you the basics and some exercises and drills that I use on an everyday basis for my runway. I'm known and legendary for dramatic vogue femme, so surprised that I was teaching a vocal runway class, but I'm not surprised because I'm also known for runway as well too.
Don't do that. These kids, I'm about to say, please.
For walking runway as well too. Especially now, I'm taking runway more and more seriously. So it's always been a part of my ballroom career, but I really am now taking runway more and more seriously in the mainstream. But in the Kiki scene, I was walking runway throughout, so walking runway and walking vogue femme as well too. I walk sex siren, I also walk body, I also walk fashion, street, sneaker versus sneaker, lots of different categories because the Kiki scene allowed you to be able to tap into multiple categories. I also did up in pumps and a lot of things. But you got to be able to like me well first. First thing that I want to do is warm up because even in runway, you need to be warm. that's a big thing. As much as we broke down, you gotta, runway has a lot of activity happening in the lower back and in our legs, and that can tend to, you feel it the next day. You might feel it the next battle. So you want to make sure that you just practice stretching our bodies the right way as well. So everyone who's participating, come over top and go start a nice warm-up.
You said you went to the school here? Did you have Ebro?
Yeah.
Did you have Ebro?
No. I'm like 2003.
I go to the school now, and Ebro is one of the OG teachers of that. So I don't know what that was.
And I'm way before I did that. So I'm going to leave a warm up for y'all, so we'll be nice and good. Stretch it out. We got a nerve, which is great. Let's bring the neck over to the right side. Let's take the neck over to the right side and get feet separate apart. Good. Drop the head down, center. Roll it over to the left side. Take it back. Around to the right. Back down, center. Over to the left. Let's reverse with the head down. Center, over to the right side. Take it back. Over to the left. Down, center. Over to the right. Take it back. Down to the left and down center. Let's bring the head over to the right side. Right arm up. Let's stretch that neck out. We'll go to that. Release the arm, drop the head down center, bring it over to the left side, left arm up. And release the arm, drop the head down center, release the arm behind the head, gently press down.
I like this way better. Hi, everybody. Say hi to Omari.
Release the arms, bring the head up, and let's tilt it back. Nice, bring the head up center. Good, we're gonna tilt to the right. Center, tilt to the left. Center, tilt to the right. Center, tilt to the left. Center, tilt to the right. Last time, center, tilt to the left. And bring it center, let's look right. Center, look left. Center, look right. Center, look left. Center, look right. Center, look left. Last time, center, look right. And center, look left. Good, bring it center, good. Shoulders up. And just relax them. Good, bring them up one more time. Really into the neck, and release that. And last one, up into the neck, and release that. Wait, let's take the shoulders back. So we're gonna do a rotation 8, 6, 4, 2. So 8 back, 8 6 times, 8 4 times, 8 2 times, 8 right? 5, 6, 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, back 2, 1, 2, forward 2, 1, 2, back once, forward once, connect the arms to the back, and stretch that out. Nice, bend the knees, arms out to the side, bring it up. Arms out to
This is much better.
Down, center.
Okay.
Good. Take the left arm out, bring it across.
Shout outs to y'all for tuning in. I love you.
Release the arm down, take it around to the back. And we're going to stretch that out. Release the arms. Right arm out to the side, take it across. Release the arm down and around to the back. Grab that elbow, stretch it out. Release the arms. Bring them up. Out to the front. Release down to the side. Bring the left arm out. From here, we're going to bring the elbow in. Place the arm in, right? So we're going to invert. You have out, you have in, you have here. Other side, out, you have in, you have here. Bring them both out. You have in, and we have here. Left arm, 2, 3. Right arm, 2, 3. Both arms, 2, 3. Good. Arms out. Let's take this over. Now we're stretching this torso. Keep the legs straight. Let's bring it up. Reverse, switch out to the stretch, and bring it over to the side. Nice, bring it up. Stretch it out to your left. Take it all the way down to the ankle. Nice, take it center. And breathe as you're stretching. Make sure to breathe as you're stretching. And swing it over to the left side. Let's take it back center. Wonderful, bend the knees, rolling up. Take your time, rolling up. Nice, stretch it out again. Take it all the way down to the ankle. This time we're gonna bend your left knee. So bend your left knee down. And let's stretch the legs. And swing over to the left side. And bend that right knee down. And stretch the legs. Take it center. Bend the knees. Rolling up. Nice. Bring the feet together. Alright, so we want to bring the feet close together. Good. And we're going to just bevel the left knee in. You should feel the switch of weight. So make sure we bevel that knee inward. Yeah, I got you for a second. I'm going to pause the music for a second. Hey, y'all. Okay, so one thing about me, I'm an educator outside of this. I teach professionally. Like I said, I teach with, and I work with a lot of different major the artist. And one thing you do is paying attention and focusing, which also means not interrupting or being loud. I come with respect, but I also demand respect. Understand? Same thing. Right? So again, I'm an alumni from here, so I understand the energy of the thing here. But when you're, again, like Steve said, when you have someone like myself at my caliber, right, as well too, coming into the room, there's a level of respect that you give not only me, but also to those who are participating. I'm not here for me, I'm here for y'all. Right? So whether you're participating or not, please give it room and respect, because that is what you deserve, and everyone else in this room deserves. Make sense? Okay. I am stern. I'm a Leo. But I do not want to be shaken. Because that is different. Okay? Great. Thank you. Let's try this again. Everything spread out. Step forward. Thank you. We're going to bevel. Again, feet together, beveling the left leg in. Good. And switch that weight over. Nice. And switch it down. Keep the feet parallel. And bevel to the right. Good. When we think about a bevel, right? I'm noticing right now, so you see some of this happening, you see some of this happening. Really keep the line. Imagine if you had a gown, right? It was a gown. If you did this, you would see that shape of that gown loose, right? If you did this, you would see the knee.
And then after that, so we're going to do hand performance first. So find you a nice little beat that you can do hand performance.
Yeah, come in more. There you go.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure.
With that. And switch. Let's put the hands on the waist. So this is your waist, these are your hips. So you want to put this on the waist for now. And switch bevels. Good, last one. Nice, let's extend the left leg.
Friends, I'm tripping and
So
shit.
our weight is on the right leg, is on our standing leg, and we're able to move this left leg out. We can turn the body out to the side, the arch in the back and shoulders are relaxed. We can bring it back, drag the leg back in, switch, extend, turn out, back front, and bring it in. Switch, extend, turn out, back 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 in. That should start to feel fluid, right? How you get those poses.
It's not like runway girls, we fucking us up.
Poses, understand, right?
Okay, you ready for me?
Allows you to understand your posture, the picture, as well as the form. It just brings that all in alignment, okay? So you have your basic bevel, can happen on any side. This bevel can also happen in any direction, right? It doesn't matter whichever your facing is, okay? The extended leg is here. This allows you to be able to lift and play with that, right? You can cross the leg. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go bevel, extend, turn, here, lift, cross, then turn. And now we should be on an opposite bevel. So watch me again. Bevel, extend, turn, flat, lift, cross, turn. Now we're on the opposite bevel. Switch, turn out, here, extend up, cross. Good, turn. And now we're on the opposite bevel. Yes? Let's try that. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. We are bevel. We are extend. Turn out. Hit. Bring it cross. Turn. Nice. Again. 1. Hit your 2. Hit your 3. Up and 4. Turn up 5. And a 6. Hold your 7. Hold your 8. And your 1. Your 2. Your 3. Lift. Turn. Hold it. Good. One more time. And out. Turn it. Here. Lift and cross. Turn. Front. Good. Yeah, really understanding your turn and being able to get that foot really across so that you have a nice full range. What also helps is if you lift up your heels when you turn, that makes it the friction, less friction, so you have an easier and smoother turn versus flat. You go stuck, right? So lift the heels up slightly. Even if you're walking runway in heels, it makes much more sense to be able to turn on a relevant. Right? Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, and we go out. Turn, front, lift, turn. Hold it. Make sure you close that bevel. 5, 6, 7, and out. Turn, back, lift and cross, turn. Left leg bevel. Use your core. If you feel like you need to activate this part of your stomach, and I know some of you are like, how do I activate that? It's think about how you tighten the muscles, right? Your whole body is a muscle. So if you tighten your muscles, then you can activate it a little bit more. It doesn't need to be a lot, but it just helps you don't feel like you wobble. Okay? Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset, extend, turn. Back, lift and cross, turn. Hold your, here we go, extend, turn. Back, lift and cross, turn. Hold it. 6, 7, and extend, turn. Extend, cross and turn. Hold it. Last one. Boom, turn. 5, up and cross, boom. Hold it. Let's try it one more time. How y'all feel with that? Be in your poses. Question. This spin back forward. So we should hear if I'm coming up, I'm also activating the thigh muscle. Keep it as you going. Right, and then you have that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're your back. Yeah, you know what? As long as you get this across here. Want to get back to that front. Use your shoulders as well too to help you get back to your flat. Yeah, that's good. Technically, when you do that, that's when you want your weight to cross the legs. Okay, how we doing so far? Good? Okay. All right, so we warm. That was warm up. All right. Right. All right, we're done with warm up. Let's take it to the back. So the first thing I want to do, is I just want to see you walk and see what you do on your own before I even show you anything, right? So let's just do this. It'll be simple. We're all on this side, so let's all line up on this side. What you do is you'll come in. Again, you can take a bevel, you can take a leg extended out, you can do the cross, you can start off this way. You want to choose out of those ones that you did, right? And then from there, you can start your walk, right? Once you take your pump and your walk through, if you want to do it, just walk all the way, finish, and come right back. Right? It's easy. I'm not giving you no notes right now because I just want to see what you bring to the table, okay? And your understanding of how you walk, and then I can help you judge. All right. Runway looks easy, but it's a lot of work. First one. going. Next one. So, real quickly, a lot of you have some good walks. I would suggest one thing about runway is I know sometimes because we go to and we listen to music, so we normally hear, even when we're for clapping, we normally hear this, right? But that's not how we can walk, right? Because we can't walk on the beat, right? So I would always suggest that you take at least a 2 beat, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like take your time in that, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. Now again, there's different versions of runway, right? As well too. So if you're a figure or up in a pump or between up and pump, then you are more so thinking of the strut being on the wall of the feet. And it's a smaller strut. It's not necessarily needed to be a long walk. If you are butchering runway, then we like to take a longer strut and we walk heel to toe, right? So it's that. All American, we know that we want to stay in like this is perfect, we got squares. You want to stay at least shoulder width apart. So then that is it is giving you a masculine approach, but you are also understanding the square and the box method, right, when it comes to All American. Now, always keep your eyes up, right? No model wants to do this, right? You want to always keep the eyes forward, and that allows you to just project and extend the neck, right? So the shoulders is relaxed, and then the neck is here, right? And the shoulders are relaxed. Now, for those who want to open up the chest more, really think about the waves, right? So now what I want us to do is we're going to do the same walk, but now we're going to talk about arm placement. Because before we even do anything else, I want to think about like what you do with your arms, right? Because that's one thing I'm noticing. So we have basic arm movements. Hands in the waist, hands crossed, one hand onto the back. Right? So this is fine. Either one hand, either side is fine. Hands on the waist is fine as well too. When I think of hands on the waist, I'm really almost kind of creating a corset with my fingers, right? In a sense, that's what I'm doing. So then there is an energy that's coming through that as well too, versus just relax or arm fingers, right? And then again, keeping the arms crossed is another thing. Even for between all European or all American runway, that's another thing. It just helps us also as a judge identify and see your walk, right? Sometimes we get lost in the arms of doing everything, right? Now there are different styles of runway like shade fast, things like that, where all of that can play. Or if your outfit or character is in that sense, you know what I'm saying? If I'm dressed like the Little Mermaid, then I might give a little swing of the arm because I'm swimming, right? I'm Ariel. But then I need to focus where is the attention, right? The attention is still the footwork and legs. So let's think about your arms this time, okay? Focus on that. Let's try it. First one. First one. What was the arm situation? What? It's comfortable. Uncomfortable. Why? Thank you.
I don't know. I just like feel much more arms.
Okay. So when I came to the back, I asked you a question about like what is your runway, right? So within this runway category, if you're thinking of which your runway, then we have to really utilize our hips a lot more. Right now, you're almost like to give more than all Americans that like that's what you want to tap into more. So if it's going to be all American, then really think about how you're going to stay more spirited box and where that is. That might be like more sense with the arms play for you. Right? So then now lean more into
the big stuff. Okay.
Okay. The next thing I want to work on is half turn. Half turn. I normally do this. I like to, this is a drill. So this drill is 3 steps and a half turn, 3 steps. So, 1, 2, 3, half turn, step, half turn. 1, 2, 3, half turn, step.
YouTube, y'all can still see.
1, 2, 3, half turn, step, half turn. 1, 2, 3, half turn, step, half turn. Does that make sense? The reason why this is a drill is, again, these drills are meant to help you better your technique, and at the same time, it's also teaching you like space management. Like imagine if we're battling somebody, right, and I don't have enough space, or I don't have enough space. 3 steps is all you have to be able to maneuver, right, whatever direction you're going. Right? 3 steps. So you really want to think about that, okay? So this time, on top of the arm placement, you're focusing on taking 3 steps, then a half turn, step, half turn, back to 3 steps forward. Okay? Alright, let's try that.
You gotta put on milk. You gotta put
Alright guys, here we go. One side, one side, walking, one side, importance of just this little exercise? Like it's a drill. Again, if someone is walking against you, like being able to understand how to stop, like if this person is walking towards me, 1, 2, 3, how to half turn, how to get from getting hit by somebody is important. And it even doesn't even change that, it also changes the thing. I can be walking runway this way, but then I can go, whoop, half turn. Whoop, I got out of the way. Right? It's important. So this is just a good exercise to understand distance, but also your turns, okay? So 1, 2, what's the rule? 3 steps, and left turn. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you should again. So again, depending on whichever leg you start with, I'm right-handed, I'm left-handed, sorry. But I tend to walk with my right leg first. So if you're gonna do that, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Then that's your half turn. 3 steps, then use this step and change. Good, and then you turn left. Remember, if you're this way, you can't turn this way. You gotta turn, you have to turn away from that leg, right? So let's try 1 more time. I see 7 there. 1, 2, 3, step, turn, step forward, bring this leg out, and turn. Okay, so we have a half turn. Now let's do a crossover. Alright? So, this is a crossover. It's real simple. It's a crossover, shift, crossover, shift. Right? Simple enough. Now, what we're going to do is, you have straight runway all the way down, and you will go cross over, and then cross over. Now, what's important is your tempo, your timing, right? Just like you model,
Like
at
on
the end of
the beat.
but for a model, when you get to the end of the runway, that's normally the moment that they take the what? So you can't sit here and be like, I don't see the blur in the song, right? So you have to take your time. You have to say, take every photo, take every picture, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you can.
Every angle is every picture.
Thank you. So you want to think about that. Well, that's the thing. The runway beat does not determine your walk. It's a part of the atmosphere, but it's not determining your walk. So you don't want to walk on that. That's bogus. That's bogus. We don't want to walk on that way. Runways are part of style and grace. So as much as the beat is doing, you would have to still think, what is my style and how graceful am I still walking across the floor? All right, so let's do crossovers. You got it? Here we go. So, crossovers for All-American. Crossovers for the All-American is pretty much the same thing. A lot of people think that All-American is very different from European or other styles of runway, but it's not. The aesthetic is just the energy there. But the same crossover, it's the same thing. Nothing changes from that, right? Except the only thing we don't do, right, is there's no, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We don't shift the weight over to the side. So keep that crossover still square, right? And then you can take your walk, yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, because that's the only thing we don't do is shift the weight. You know, other than that, it's still, it's still in that pocket. Good. From the top? Which one, sorry?
Like the cross.
Well, cross the leg in front. Always cross the leg in front. Yeah.
That's kind of.
There's back crossovers too, but we want to cross the leg in front.
Yeah,
Pedro, you want to show them first one? Come on, Pyro. well too. Your runway, right? It's about tempo as well too. All these moments are like transitional moments, but it helps you show off. It helps you collect yourself, right? It doesn't feel overwhelming at the same time. But you gotta understand your weight shift, right? And some of you already see you doing it, and some of you like, and then we do a little thing. That's really more.
Are we still here live? Okay,
right?
okay.
And you don't want to know this, so you gotta think about where that is. And sometimes it's also about where the shift of weight, the hip is, right? If my hip is here, then I need to do this, so that I can get off that weight of this leg so I can pick it up and to shift over, right? So it's that little understanding of where this is. Because if my weight is on my right side, left side, how can I lift this leg up? Right? It's a lot harder to lift up. So I can only lift up the opposite, right? So you have to think about where your hip is, okay? In all American, you already know. My whole American hip is 1, 2, I always know where that is. All right, so like all Americans, God, the great thing about God is that God don't have to play with shift of weight, but God can also play with angle, right? So that doesn't have to necessarily be box, but you can go and boom. Look, this is still a crossover, but because you turned your body this way, it gave a difference. Because then that can turn around, right? And you can utilize that. So sometimes it's about, for all Americans, it's about your angle, right? As well too. It still keeps it very squared into the body, but it's not incorporating this, which becomes more feminine, right? That pocket and that. So just think about what that is too when you think about the shift of the upper body in all America. Okay? So we did half turn. Well, let's review what we talked about. We talked about lunges, our lines, our crossovers, and our turns, right? What was the key about turning? What did we do? Lift up the heels, right? That was the half turn, right? That's a good drill. The good drill for the half turn is 3 steps forward, and then a half turn, step, half turn, right? So we have those. We did our crossovers, right, as well too, which helps stop, which helps slow down the momentum. It gives us a clear picture at the end of the runway. You can also use that at the beginning of the runway or midsection of the runway as well too. Crossovers also help you a lot if you are competing with somebody, being able to get out of the direction, right, to travel with somebody else as well, right? That helps as well, saves you a lot. Let's now, oh, sorry, and we did our debut, and we did our arm variations, right? Because we don't want to just throw our arms anywhere, and we have a placement up on the waist, right here, right? We are understanding of the arms being crossed, the arms being in the back, one arm as well to the other arm as well. When we do this one arm thing, make sure that this is not happening, right? Where it's not crossing the front. So that the arm is really going to the side. And it is not as like visible. It's there, but it's not the focus, right? It's still just relaxed versus it being. Now again, unless your character or the thing that you're doing is giving you more theatrical, right? Like back in the day, it was a house of, well, it's still out, the house of blind. The house of no blind. They were known for doing a lot of antics with their things. So they played Jay Blondet, he played with arms like this. The house of Jordan as well too, always played with their hands as well too. Vivica Mugler used to always play with how these hands, they were always aesthetically in a character, right? Which gave that. And if you were just regular runway, then less of that is better, right? But if your character is giving you, okay, I'm building something, then you can play off of that, right? As well, which is super important as well. And it helps you in your battles as well too. Am I missing anything that I covered? No, I think I covered everything. Great. Basics, right? Now, okay, so this is another thing, which for some people gets a little tricky, which is our pivots, right? These little moments here. This gets a little tricky. I saw your face.
So yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
so what I can recommend with that is literally, you know that bevel, so go onto your bevel and all you're doing is just flickering it inward. That's it.
Okay? Simple. This
So
is
bevel.
this is the bevel. right? All I'm doing is this.
And that's it.
So even if I did separate the feet apart, if I kept the foot right here, close, what I would do is to the side, right? Step out, and then other side, right? That is your pivot.
Oh, now they like that. Oh, y'all like that one. Oh.
Now, this is really helpful. This is really helpful for backing up as well too. If someone's walking in front of you, you walk up the way, and you go. That allows you to back up, right? So now we're gonna work on pivots. So pivots for All-American, we don't do the cross. All-American pivots, step back, step back, step back. Simple, right? Again, what the focus is that you're lifting up that leg, and turning at the same time. Do not do this. Don't lift and then turn, right? Notice that? Don't go,
That would make me so mad.
right? You have to really think about same. It's almost, it's military.
Very
It's very military. Now, I would say in the nuances of what I've seen in runway today as well too, I have seen more runway All-Americans kind of switch and keep the leg slightly a little inwards, but then really separate here, which I've seen that. Now as a judge, I would not really recommend that. But again, it also depends on style, like what your effect is as well too. Because like if they, especially nowadays, they ask All-Americans to be like gender bending as far as like clothing wise. So if you have to wear like a skirt or a kilt or something like that for a category, then that might be something, right, that plays onto the character, but then goes back to the military style. Make sense? Okay, fashion plays a big thing in runway and how you utilize the look as well too. Okay. Alright, let's try these pivots.
Wait, how are we doing?
So what you do is you'll walk, let's do this. You'll do runway, let's say up until here, up into the door entrance. From here, just take 3 pivots, turn, and then continue to walk. Yes? You have 3 pivots back.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yes.
Real quick, hi everyone. We do a soft close at 6:45, and so after 6:45, no one should be allowed in. Also, no one should prop the door open, because that presents a safety issue to all of us. If they can get into the building, they can get upstairs, and they can get to the left. So the door needs to remain locked for everyone's safety. Thank you.
Thank you. So let's make sure we do 3 pivots, 3, and then this is called what? Thank you. So then we can then travel back all the way through. When you get all the way through, you can make that decision to also do a crossover, start applying all the extra things that we learned and adding it on, right? So you're constantly, it's a building block of lessons being, adding on. Don't just do it once and then let it go. Think about all the other things that we added on earlier, okay? Here we go. building blocks, right? If you can master these elements, right, and these drills, then you can utilize them and incorporate them in many different ways within your walking, especially within your habits. But it also just helps you understand your structure, your balance, so that you don't feel like you're wobbling all over the place, but you also understand foot placement. Like runway is footwork. It's really footwork. And if you are not confident in your footwork and how you're placing it, think about this. Runway is footwork and it's weight shift, right? Footwork, weight shift, balance. Footwork, weight shift, balance. That's the three things that you want to first build, right? Is that, and understanding your footwork, understanding your weight shift, understanding your balance. What helps you with that is understanding your arm placement, right? So that you're doing minimum, right? The minimum, but you're getting more out of your walk, right? Poses are important as well too, but we didn't get to poses, and that's fine. The only ones that we did so far was the basic poses. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Those are your basic 4 poses that you can play with. Practice those, get those into your body, and trust me, the other stuff, all this other stuff, that's avant-garde, that's extra, right? If you can't get to here and try to do all these other things, if you don't even have this yet, right? So even understanding this, just this position, right? You gotta focus on that, right? Because a lot of us like to go for a lot of us like to get to the C versus getting to A, B, C first, right? So you gotta take your time with that. Other things that you do in right way, of course, is like the back step. I saw some of you play with that when you do like the crossover, right, and taking the steps back as well too. Even in automatic, you can do the same thing by marching back into that, right? And that's the thing as well. So just think about what that energy is and what your foot, but again, it's footwork. So think about what your footwork is. Okay. All right, how y'all doing?
I'm so sorry. Okay. Mwah. I missed the whole thing. Later, my baby.
I think it's just to take that about 10 minutes of the class is just take this time to just practice what you have, practice battling each other, practicing knowing how to do something to maneuver, to get out of a way, right? Or even get into a person's way, right? As well to learn those things. So have fun for the next time of this, y'all. And I think y'all gonna have looking at the floor. What runway girl is looking at the floor?
Why y'all scared?
You gotta look ahead. The runway is, listen, the runway is one direction. It's right here. So there's no reason to look this way. Look ahead. right? Look,
You wanted a new beat? Yeah, no, you know you can't do that in a ball.
no, you did not.
Okay. It's not a bumping competition. The point is to evade the bumping. Oh! Watch the back!
All right, Charlie. All right. Everybody clap. For the blueprint. Get out the blueprint way. O-R-E-T. O-R-E-T. Oh yeah, Pinklady. Cheering them both. Cheering them both. Both his heads. Here. Bitch, here. Oh. Icon, bitch. Hall of Fame, bitch. Oh. There we go. Clap, y'all. Oh. You better walk tonight. She wanna pump tonight. She wanna walk tonight. She wanna pump tonight. Walking the runway, eating the runway, serving the runway air. Walking the runway, eating the runway, serving the runway air. Now pose. And pose. And pose. Now walk. 1,000, 1,001, 2002, 3003, and hold that pose for me. Ah! Okay. Poozy. Y'all are the best.
Very much.
Shout out to you, Blueprint. The Blueprint Leilani will be working with y'all on Wednesday. That is another runway. Don't nobody leave. Get your ass back in here. Cause y'all know how I am. I want to take the family picture before we all go. Again, thank you so much, Omari. Give it up. This thing is great. All right, come on, y'all. So we can take a picture and then we're gonna put the chairs up.
That was so much fun. Like, I felt so comfortable and I'm such a nervous person.
I was doing my online class, but I was tuning in. I was like, wait.
You were lucky I did it.
My baby. What y'all want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, silly.